Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Jake's channel. My name is Jake, and today I've got another chess video for you. One thing I do want to let you know is that you might have seen some Football Manager uploads last week or the week before on this channel, and I've decided that I'm not going to put those on this channel anymore. I've created a different channel for that, but I'm not even going to do that at the moment because I don't have time for that. I only have time for this, and I enjoy making these more, so I'm going to continue doing this for now. When I do start uploading on that other channel, I will let you know. And we'll go from there. So I'm gonna pick up where we left off. Standard games, 10 minutes. All right, we finally found a game. It's been a few minutes. So all right, is he opening with the Roy Lopez? The opening that I see. I forgot what this variation was. What it was called, but I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at playing it. I think a good move is just there, because I think what he wanted to do was bring this here and then get that fork on my queen and my rook. Not happen though. That's all I really know in that line though. That's the only thing I can see that they want to do. I'm sure there's more to it, but I need to learn more. So I guess let's just go ahead trying to castle. We might, let's see, I could try to open this up, pawn here, take, and then I'm free to castle. I'm not sure what that was all about. If I take, is he trying to bring his queen here? As I've said before, yeah, that's not something I'm particularly good at defending against, is when the guy brings his queen out, even though, according to the computer, that should be a winning position for me, I think, most of the time, but it's just not something I can capitalize on. So I'm kind of hoping he takes. I want to get that bishop off the board. So he did bring his queen out, and now if I go here, oh, that's not good. That's not good for me. Because if I go here, then he takes, and then I take, and then he, do I just have to move my king in order to avoid losing this rook? I think so. That might not be the most accurate move, but son of a bitch. This is... Then he forks me if I go there. So I think I'm just gonna, because I don't want to go here. Then he just takes this, and then I'm in a whole world of trouble. If I bump this up, then he sacks there, and I take, and then he wins the exchange. And then if I go here, I mean, if I go here, then he just brings his knight there anyway, and forks me. I think I'm just going to do this anyway. And then, yeah, so he did that. And then maybe this. And then if he discovers, then that's not that big of a deal, is it? Man, this is a bad situation. So he's got a discovery attack. But I don't think there's a whole lot he can do with it, I don't think. He could win a pawn out of it, perhaps. But now I'm just back to where I was, where I'm going to have to move my king. Or I can... Yeah, that's... This isn't good. I'll tell you that much. So what happens if we go here? He might take, and then I'd take back. Oh man, yeah, the move that I messed up on uh, was that the one that I talked about for a little bit too long. Way back here, back there. Um, so now I really don't know what to do. Uh, he is up. Oh, he's up 3 pawns now. But what if I do if I do this? Then he's got that. And then how about I just tuck away over here maybe? This is bad. I even knew it from the beginning that he was going to bring his queen out and mess with me because I'm not good enough to defend against it. But that's just something I need to work on. I do have this. If he moves his queen, I have a pawn here. He stopped that right away. Okay, what do we got? What to do? Okay, well, I can't move that. How about we get all up in his side of the board? But do I have any immediate threats I should be watching for right now? Not necessarily, I don't think. So let's just go there. I've got this handled pretty well. My king side is pretty much shattered, but that's just something I'm going to have to deal with. But at least now... Oh, I do have... You know what I should have done is I should have lifted the queen, slid this over, and then pinned his queen to his king. Maybe we'll look to doing that since he can't castle now. Or he can't castle kingside at the moment. How about... Yeah, I think just lift and then slide over. Hopefully he doesn't see that. If he doesn't, I might be back in the game. And that'd be nice. Let's see. Is he just gonna keep trying to develop? Maybe castle queenside? Alright, so he didn't see it. I think this is the right move. Because now he's gonna... Alright. Now we gotta check. So I'm up... Okay. Sorry, no time to talk. What about just that? Keep it simple. Try to force a trade, because I think I'm up on material now. A queen and a bishop, and a rook, a knight, and three pawns. So now he has to trade, right? Alright, doesn't necessarily have to, but I'll go ahead and do it. I think I've got a decent position. I mean, maybe not decent, but it could be a lot worse. It was a lot worse not that long ago. Just hide that there. Yeah, I think I'm up. He has more pawns. We're close, I think, as far as material goes. I don't have, yeah, like I said, I don't really have any pawns to work with, really. They're all kind of disconnected and all that. How about that? He's just gonna win a pawn, I think, because I can't really do anything about that. So he goes there. How about... Oh, you know what I want to do is I want to bring this bishop here on this diagonal. So I'm going to back him up here, and then queen here, and then slide the bishop back. And watch this diagonal here. And then maybe try to win a rook or something out of it. Another intense game. Oh, but he could just slide his rook up here, right? But maybe I could... I don't really have a whole lot going for me, I guess. But I guess we don't know what he's going to do. So I think before I take that check, what I want to do is put my bishop here, right? I think that's what I want to do. So that when I put my queen here, he can't just slide his rook up. Is he just going to try to take this pawn, just try to gobble up my pawns and ignore what I'm doing? I'd be okay with that. I think the right move for him would be to counter that threat, right? Just bring the rook over. And then I don't really have a whole lot to do with my queen. There aren't a ton of places I can go. I could try to get my rook. I could try to slide over and then check there. I guess I've got a few things going for me. I probably should have done that earlier. I wouldn't have had to waste all those moves of moving my bishop and my queen around. I could have just got my rook right into it. So here. And then he's going to have to either go here or back up. And if he goes here, I think I have... Okay. How about we just start taking pawns, perhaps? So I went from down a whole lot on time to up about 45 seconds, which is pretty nice. I think I'm definitely winning at this spot now. Oh, what I should have done, dang it, I should have here and then queen over, mate in 2. Let's try and see if we can do that now. I'm not sure what that was for, maybe to try to push his pawn up, his pawn on c3. But I don't think there's anything wrong with this move, right? And then mate here. Can he do anything to stop that? You can check me. Oh, he's gonna get my bishop. Son of a bishop. Now I've got to work a little harder. If he decides to take it, which I think would be the right move, right? Because this bishop is doing a whole lot for me. So he didn't do it. I think we have mate here. We do. So that was a decent game, right? It went okay. I got in a pretty bad position early on, so if you guys can try to help me work my way out of those situations where it brings his king or brings his queen out, which I think theoretically is bad, but I don't know what to do in those situations. I think I'm supposed to take advantage of the squares he's not using or something like that, but I feel like I get into spots where I have to respond to his moves because his queen is so powerful. But decent game, so thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.